So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I built a skill on Claude Code that allows me to, from a piece of content, it can be a YouTube video or news article, I can transform that into, with just Claude Code, into an Instagram or TikTok carousel. And once you have that skill, if you know what a skill is, by the way, I'm gonna make it available for you to download for free. You can use it and combine with routines inside Claude Code to automate as much as possible that. So end goal for you is, if you want to go full automate, you can set up a routine, let's say, to run every morning to check a given article or a news source or a YouTube video from you or from anyone else. Have that run and use this skill to transform into a carousel and actually post it to your social media using an integration from Claude Code as well with Postiz or any other competitor. So this is how it started. You see, you have Claude Code open here. I said that what I wanted to do, and which was pretty much what I described to you here from my YouTube long format videos. I would like to create carousels. And I gave here some reference of some features, some softwares to use. I want to bring your attention to Kie.ai, because as you know, Claude Code doesn't have Claude doesn't have an image model. So Kie.ai, let me show you. They have a lot of AI in video models here. You add the credits, and you can pick and choose which model you want to use. And they have some good discounts versus the official APIs, as you can see here. And this is not a paid partnership, by the way. I really use them. Alternatively, you can use Higgsfield. I didn't, but I'm going with Kie.ai. That's what I use, but you can go. Postiz is a software. Let me also show you. Again, this is not a paid partnership that allows you to run your social media on autopilot with AI agents. So you can give a command and it will post to many social media accounts that you might have. And the Postiz will allow you to self-host it, so it can be very cheap. You don't have to pay the full price, I guess, of $29. You do have other competitors as well, like Genvario and others. So you can pick and choose. I use Genvario, not Postiz. Of course, you need to come up with the copywriting for the post itself. And that's pretty much it. So I went like back and forth a lot here with, as you can see, a lot. And finally, we come up with this skill here that is called content-to-carousel. And as you can see here, it explains what it is, the engine that it runs, especially for rendering the images, the HTML images that will become the carousel, like the onboarding, especially for, because I'm gonna make this available for you, or a very similar one, because this one is pointing to my folders. So in the onboarding, it's a good practice for you to talk about your brand, your personality, for it to get your tone of voice, as well as if you have a design assets for your brand, for yourself, that's where you would input it, as well as your socials handlers and more. One very important piece of information is what layout do you want to use in the carousel. For that, I recommend you going to Pinterest or going to Instagram and using a reference, something that you admire, you think looks good. That's what I did. And of course, I didn't ask for it to copy and paste like this very same style, but rather just be inspired by it. And then you go through every single step here. It's gonna take the input. It can be, again, YouTube video, news article, or plain text. You can change that as well. The good thing about skills is you can craft it and improve it on it, create your own. It's going to read and understand the content and propose the 5 to 7 main takeaways. That is going to become the keywords and the wording in its slide. And we go all the way to the end, following every step up until the hard rules here. Okay, this is the end. And I want to show you right now some examples. So this is from a video that I have on my YouTube channel for like AI receptionist for a med clinic. And this is what it came up with. And every single piece of text here or idea was in that video. And this is the type of layout that I chose. We can check more. This is probably my favorite, as I was testing a lot. So a recent video that I did about the case, the AI model from Claude, that was very disruptive and very good. That was pretty much shut down by the US government. And I made a video talking about the fable of the scorpion and the frog. And this is what it came out with. Again, very accurate, and I'm happy with the result. So what I want to do right now is show it to you running, but using a different input, as I didn't use it a news article yet. So let's go with SpaceX acquiring cursor. That's a news from today or yesterday. So let's grab maybe a few articles here. Let's see. We have a few. Let's pick something that we like. Let's go with this one. So now it's yet another test, but for this article here. If it fails any article about the SpaceX buying cursor, do. And now we wait for it to generate the carousel. Doesn't take long, and let's see if the result is good or not. This will be the first time that I'm generating from an article. And the funny thing, or the good thing about having it as a skill in your Claude Code is that it allows you to go back and forth with the result. So it's not a deterministic automation. So you can see the result and ask for it to adjust, and even based on that. Okay, so we have here a good example, because first of all, it didn't work the first time. The first article didn't fetch. So it went around and found it, with me angle for the hook. I approved, and then it generated this. Here is my take. I really like it, to be honest. I think I checked the informations, everything's checking out. So it's the biggest startup buyout ever. Paid in stock, not cash. Bet to beat OpenAI and Anthropic. The payments, Microsoft refused, and the regulators, or the regulatory pending part of the deal, and a final CTA here. The one thing I do not like is there's no image here. Like, they did add the logo or SpaceX and cursors. It's small and there is no AI image here. It's a rule that I have on the skill to prioritize not coming up with AI image when we have a concrete logos. So you can see here, no AI image. By merit, it's a real company number story. Source credited, dark bookends only. So mostly it's saying why I didn't use AI images. I want it anyway. So let's see if I ask it to generate an AI image, how it's gonna look like, and also to make the logos a little bit bigger. Good job. Just want the first slide to have a background AI image to see if it makes it better. And I want both logos bigger as well, not almost hidden. That's what I meant when I said that it's an advantage over a deterministic workflow automation. It allows you to quickly go back and forth, approve, disapprove, and etc. This took a few minutes. One thing that I forgot to mention is it's on the skill, by the way. So if we look here for API, see, if we can't get the transcript of the video using YTDLP, we fall back to using API as an actor on API to scrape that for us. So you want to have those fallbacks at all time. It's still generating the task here. 1 minute already. Let's see if this... Yeah, and this is what it came out with. Much better in my opinion, as you can compare with the other one. It's just, I think, taste. I prefer it a little bit more fun to the first slide, very important. And the logos are a bit bigger as well. We can go even a little bit bigger. But that's it for the skill. I'm gonna show you how you normally import or add a skill to your Claude Code. So remember, I mentioned to you that you can finalize this with a routine, which is an automation inside Claude Code. And you can see here, I already have mine. It runs every day on 11 p.m. And you can ask Claude Code to create one for you. This is mine. You can take a look. It's telling when to run and what skills to use, what engine to use, etc. I suggest that after you have the skill, I'm gonna make it available for you. There's gonna be a link in the description of this video that you're probably gonna use path A or path B to install it. You go for the routine in the same Claude Code session that you have, ask it to create it for you, and that's pretty much it. Once you add the skill, all you have to do is type / and content-to-carousel. If you see this here, that means the skill is installed and you can generate great slides. That's it. Hopefully it was helpful. Check the link in the description for you to download it, tweak a little bit, make it yours. And if you're not following yet, please do leave a comment, subscribe, the whole package. Cheers.